A bright and mildly sunny day in Lagos. We found this cluster of young men at a corner on Obakinjobi Way in Ikeja. One of them, clutching a placard telling a story on their plight in the second week of the COVID-19 lockdown in the city. Their leader and spokesperson is 32-year-old Tyler Franklin Izuchukwu. Franklin, who also does menial jobs at construction sites, has been out of job since the lockdown began about 2 weeks ago. And the zero activity at construction sites translates to empty pocket for him. His story represents that of his friends.
There's no way to survive, no way, nobody to go to, and I can't just sit down at home and be hungry and then, and I can't steal. So I need to come out to my guys so that people will know that, yes, so guys are hungry. It's better to ask than to go and steal or commit crime. That's just the reason why we are out here in the streets.
We picked more interest and decided to check Franklin's story. We gathered that he had been involved in laying tiles at not less than 3 sites in the neighborhood, including these 2 church buildings. But that was some time back. Before the lockdown, he had foreigners in his line of profession to contend with. Builders now seem to prefer the foreign tilers, and that is putting Nigerian tilers like him under some pressure. Now with the lockdown, the young Lagosian University dropout is finding living harder than normal.
It has been all struggles, even the jobs, we go from one side to the other looking for job, trying to secure a contract, but then they will find out that the contract will be given to other people, especially foreigners, the Togos and all that. Even inside where we stay here, most of the sites here is Togos that have taken over.
Franklin grew up in Lagos with a relative, but left home owing to some disagreements. He opted for the streets, where he picked interest in tiling and had to leave Lagos for Owerri in Imo State, where he comes from at the time.
Yes, I left Lagos because after my secondary school, so I left the auntie I was staying with.
Okay.
So the auntie I was staying with, I wasn't really comfortable in their place because of the things I face being with them really make me not comfortable. So I left them. When I left them, I was in the street. So in the street there, I learned styling work and all that. So after I learned the job, all the while it has been struggle. So at the time, I started to travel home with a friend. So I traveled home, and after we did some tiling work there, I stayed back home.
But life has been tougher since his return to Lagos about 2 years back. He has been homeless since then, finding shelter at sites where he works. His latest abode is an uncompleted site in the posh government reserved area in Ikeja, where he joined the construction team about a month ago.
When it's night, you can climb up, up.
How convenient is it for you? How comfortable is it for you staying in this place?
Well, it's not comfortable, it's not convenient for me, but I don't have any option. I just have to manage it. This is where me and my friends will sleep.
Yeah.
Yes. We sleep on this board.
On this board here?
Yes.
But there's no cover. What if it rains? It rains at
Well,
night.
if it's raining, we'll go down to the ground floor, and then we'll sit down till the rain is over.
Franklin was working and hopes to resume here as a casual laborer when the lockdown is over, earning about 2,000 naira, equivalent of $6 per day.
The labor work we do here at times is 2,000 naira, and most of the times the labor work is not often, apart from maybe when the bricklayers are working. That's when we can be able to, at times we help them move the block, come up, and they pay us 10 naira for each block. So at times you can be able to try and carry 100 blocks, which is about 1,000 naira. Bringing 9 inches block, 100 of it up here is 1,000 naira. Okay. It's 100 pieces of it. Okay, so in a day we carry about 200 blocks. You get 2,000 naira. Even at the 2,000 naira, before you eat and all that, the money is gone, is lavished.
So there is nothing left to save.
So nothing left. At times you try to even save 500 or save 1,000. The next day you might not see work to do.
If he's lucky enough, he may win the tile laying contract. And if not, the struggle continues for him.
Yes. As a child of God, I'm not afraid, because the Lord is my dwelling place and my habitation. The Bible says no evil shall befall me and no plague shall come near my dwelling. So I'm not afraid of Corolla or no Corolla. I live my life.
Franklin will return here later in the day, but for now, he has to go join his friends to continue with the business of seeking arms for survival while the lockdown lasts. Tokumbo Oyetunji, Arise News, Lagos.